Okay, happy Tuesday. We got an unboxing for a set called the Lush. It's a single dynamic 4 balanced armature set. It's priced at $179. The Arcanus has one extra DD and one extra BA and is it's a lot more expensive. That's partly comes down to the cost being passed on to you. The clone drivers or the customs simply don't cost as much. It's the same scale as branded drivers. When you buy more of them or in bulk, you get a better price. So this set can be more affordable because it contains those drivers. It's a much more subtle looking. It looks beautiful, but I really love the way that the Arcanus looks. That's just caps, but personal, I like the other one. But this one looks nice, especially for people that don't really want to draw any attention whatsoever to what's in their ears. I guess if you're on a packed train, I generally don't let people stand less than a foot away from me, where they could like clearly identify what I got in my ears and the pattern. So I'm not really worried about that, but if you have people that close to you on a regular basis, that sounds uncomfortable. But trains, buses. On the inside, maybe I'm misremembering, but I think the Arcanus had 3 sets of tips. Maybe I'm misremembering. And it has a single foam, which seems different. And it has small, medium, large, which looks like large core right there. But I might be wrong, and I'm not going to open this up quite yet because I use the spin fits. It's got a branded cable, which is common on all of the Ziigats. And it is a 3.5 termination. I believe this can be 4.4. And a removable 3.5 sticker would highly indicate that that is actually the case, that you can order this in 3.5 or in 4.4. A switchable termination would be nice, but then again, I would probably say that for like the Arcanus, that would be more appropriate because of its price than for this $179 set, which is in a price range where custom drivers are not really a big deal to me personally. I'm more of when I'm buying something in the $1,000, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's quite vague on the descriptions. That's what really started this journey. So the looks are, they look quite beautiful. Let me put this in my hand right here. It's got shine. It's got some silver in the back. That's just the cap. The rest of it is a black resin that's very common. It's got a lip on the nozzle. I don't know why any set would ever not have a lip, but they do it. Linsol in-house brands never do those, so the tips stay on. It is a flush. Yep, it's a flush 2-pin, and it's got the breather hole on the back side. It says Lush in capital letters on the inside, and then it's got the serial number. If you comment below and are subscriber, this will end up going to somebody, and you can turn it over if you want because it doesn't say demo on it. They look nice. It comes with a simple cable. I haven't heard it yet. It's got a very nice graph. It's got an interesting graph. It looks like something that will be interesting to listen to. Ziigaat, I think, has 10 IEMs now out in the past 18 months, and like I showed in the previous video, it's a whole rainbow of tunings. These 2 sets are much more this says Lush, but this is really, and it might sound like that, but it's a very much mid-centric type of tuning. I'm not looking at it right now, but if I'm remembering that correctly, that's what that is. And there are other Ziigats that are very bassy or V-shaped or have a lot more energy or much less energy in the upper treble. So they do have quite a big variation in the tunings themselves, which is unlike, as mentioned before, Moondrop's just repeated going to the well for the, what was the Canas Pro, the KXXX, Cadenza, and like 5 in between that. They literally kept releasing the same thing. But I guess if your community is going to continue to go there, then go there. But it became kind of a meme. But Ziigaat's not doing that. So I'm glad about that. One point, again, the conversation about the Spartan presentation, I really believe, I don't know this for a fact, that there's no cap here. I would tell you if I'm not going to tell you details, but I'm paraphrasing what somebody said. I'm just speculating this, that Ziigaat is actually like a Venn diagram where things overlap. Ziigaat exists, Linsol exists, and some stuff around 3, 4, 5 might overlap a little bit, but essentially Ziigaat is taking care of the cheaper end of the market, more affordable, and Thea is more guided or heading towards where it's going to be taking care of the 500 and above clientele. It's what the way it appears to me, because they seem to be using a lot of the same stuff. But based on Thea's track record with QA and quality control, I'm cool with that, because that means that the same people are taking care of Ziigaat, and I haven't heard of a lot of issues with any particular Ziigaat set, with 10 of them having been released. So coming out probably later this week or next week, because I got a lot of stuff, including the Arcanus, that has to get a full review. And I'm out.